Claudia. We're going to be doing this is a student support group. We're going to be discussing today is about stress. I want to thank you all for coming today. I want everyone to feel like this is a safe place to share and express yourself without any judgment. Um, I wanted to start off by letting you guys know that whatever we discuss in this group will remain in here unless any of you, express any feelings or any thoughts that you want to hurt yourself or that you want to hurt anyone else. I will have to report that. So I want to start off by introducing yourself, each one of you. I just want you guys to tell me your name, your grade level, and what you hope to gain from this group. So if we can start off with Miss Priscilla.
My name is Priscilla Dominguez. I'm a senior in college, and what I'm hoping to.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some
Okay.
activities about stress.
So let's go ahead and let her finish,
Okay.
and then I promise we'll get back to you. So some rules to remember is that I want everybody to feel safe to speak, but we need to let everyone get a chance to talk and to share what they're feeling. So we'll go ahead and let her finish, and then we'll go in order, and then I promise that we'll get to you. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. Go on.
So I hope to get better tools to manage my stress, so that I have better healthy habits.
Okay. Terry.
My name is Terry, and I'm a junior. I hope to be able to gain more tips on being able to de-stress from the heavy workloads in school.
Okay. Thank you.
And my name is Juan Jose. I'm a freshman, and I'm trying to get about this session is to manage and control, all the work that I have for classes and stuff like that. So.
Okay, great. Thank you all for sharing. So throughout the group and throughout our process, we'll be able to speak about this, all the details that you guys shared and everything that we need help with. We'll be able to, discuss this and learn how to support one another. Just to start off, I have a small activity so that we can, really get the group going and really think about the things that make us stressed and how we can handle these better. So I have 2 questions for you all, and I want each of you to answer them. So doesn't have to be in any specific order. Whoever wants to go first, go ahead and feel free to answer. So the first question is, what are 3 things that help you relieve stress?
Exercising, reading, and listening to music.
Okay, so exercising, reading, and listening to music. And do you think there's a specific reasoning, or why do you think these 3 specific things help you relieve stress?
I think the music just relaxes me and takes me out of what it shuts my brain down for a little bit. And then exercising is just my body. I feel like it just de-stresses from everything that's going on.
Okay, great.
I think I can say exercising too, and go for a walk and then sleep. I guess take me out of the things that I'm on right now. So.
Okay, and why do you think this helps you stress?
I think exercise helps you to forget everything, and then just work on your body, and then sleep is just take it out of just relax, and then just take for a nap, and then I think that helps you a lot.
Okay, so we have some, things in common here, the exercising, and what about you, Terry?
Sleeping, fishing, and spending time with friends.
Okay, and why do you think these things make you feel
They help keep my mind off of all of the stresses that I'm currently going through, whether it be school or whether it be work or personal issues.
Okay, so we have some of the things that you guys mentioned are, some common ground here. So I think it'll be good for us, help us support each other, because we have things in common that help us relieve that stress. So the next question that I have for you all, it would be, I feel more stressed when, and then just go ahead and complete the sentence.
Has to be any order.
No, anybody can
I
answer.
think I feel more stressed when when finals are coming, and then if you're not prepared, I think that's a part that is hard.
Okay, that's a great point.
I think I feel more stressed when I'm out of, when I can't control the situation. So when I feel like I don't have enough time to study for an exam or to do certain things that I can't control, it just stresses me out.
Okay. And how about you, Terry?
I feel more stressed when I can't get to the bottom of an issue. Like, I won't rest until I actually figure it out. I'm not the type that I can't just leave it. I'll keep picking at it and picking at it. So I feel like I stress myself out even more sometimes, more than what I need to.
Okay. Well, like I mentioned during our session and during the time frame that we're gonna be seeing each other, we'll be able to talk more in detail about the things that make us stressed and how we can cope with these things. Okay, so I know we all had some, common things that we do to relieve stress, and for example, myself, working out also de-stresses me, and I try to do that at least 3 to 4 times a week. And so if you guys want to share, like, what are some of the exercises that you guys do or things within the gym that you like to do that you feel like it helps you even more, that pushes you to the next level?
I think I can say that swimming is a great point. Like swimming in the water, you have to relax, and then
Relaxes you,
I guess that's just the water.
right? Can anybody else agree on that? Yes. What are some other exercises that you do?
I like kickboxing because then you hit a back and like you feel the anger, but in a healthy way. You just let it all out.
Okay. Terry, do you have anything specific that you do?
As far as working out,
Mm-hmm.
I would say lifting weights
Okay.
because it helps you exert that extra breath to help breathe deeply. Like, after you do those deep breaths, it forces you to take those deep breaths, so then you feel a little
More calm,
relief
more
after
relieved.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
To me, it would be maybe running. I feel that, I'm in control, and, I have to really think about, like Terry said, my breathing, so that I don't get tired, and it gives me a sense of freedom in a sort of way. So, but, I can see that all of us, we have that common thing, which is working out, and it's something that we can continue discussing and continue talking about, that will help us, lower a level of stress and help us prioritize whatever we need to do so that we can get our things done in school and also outside of school, whether it be a personal issue that you guys are having with family, friends, or anything else. Is there anything else that you guys would like to share at this time? Anything else that you guys would like for us to cover in our next session? Maybe if you're having a specific issue.
I think maybe more ways to be able to handle our stress, because working out and the things we mentioned do help us with our stress, but we don't always have time with our busy schedules to be able to fulfill them. So maybe better ways to handle our stress to where we won't have to take a big chunk out of our day to be able to fulfill that.
Right.
Because then, like for example, during finals week, we have everything back to back to back. You literally have to either sacrifice sleep or working out to be able to do that. You don't have that time to build it. So I think giving us tips on how to handle it throughout the day and being able to
Find the time.
manage it and work it out to where we won't just be piling up stress throughout the week of finals week.
Okay. So I think it's a great point that you mentioned, Terry, you know, especially being students, and I know all of you have other things in your life, maybe work, you have a family, you know, everyone has different situations. So we don't always have the time to, you know, go to the gym or work out, whether it be 30 minutes, whatever it is. So there are some other tips that I would like to go over with you guys that I think will help you. Even if it's taking 5 minutes out of the day, or when you feel like you're very stressed in a certain situation, you know, taking a moment to just take a moment of silence, you know, take a moment to breathe in and to calm down, you know, before you have to take a decision or have a discussion with someone, you know, if you're feeling too stressed. Also meditating, whether it be at the beginning or at the end of your day, or even at the middle, or just whenever, like I mentioned, you feel like, you know, you're overwhelmed by something or by someone. Reading, breathing exercises, something simple as having a stress ball, you know, that you can have during class, during work, throughout the day, you know, that'll help you release some stress and calm you down, make you feel more calm. Having a healthy diet, you know, healthy lifestyle, that should all, you know, help out. So even if you don't have that chunk of time, like Terry had mentioned, you know, because we all have other things going on outside of school, and it can be very stressful at times, especially during finals. Like Juan Jose had said, you know, it's a moment of chaos when all students are just trying to get through, you know, the end of the semester. But taking at least 5 minutes out of the day, or when you feel more stressed, you know, that should make all the change that you need, and it'll help you to, you know,
Right.
go through your day and feel more calm.
No, but you need at least 2 more minutes. for the
Okay.
evening.
Yeah, that was a terminate. Okay.
How long does it have to be?
15.
Okay, so just an extra 2 minutes
Yeah.
for the stuff you're gonna edit out.
Okay, guys, before we do end the session, I just want to have a couple of minutes for you. If you guys want to share anything else, do you guys have any questions?
I think I can say that if you manage your time and then the things that you want to do in the day, you're gonna have, you know, less stress in the day if you don't prepare yourself. But that's a great point that you mentioned, you know, to manage yourself, and then from there you decide what you're gonna do. So that'll help a lot.
Okay. Anyone else have any additional tips that you guys would like to share with the group that maybe I should go over?
Do you have like any tips on how like what to do as far as meditating? Like what can we look for or what?
So I know there's a couple of apps,
Or
you know,
exercises.
I'm pretty sure we all have a smartphone, or, you know, access to the internet. There's a couple of, I know, YouTube videos or apps or videos that you guys can use, which guide you through which basically a meditation video, you know, and it'll guide you through it. It's basically just, you know, calming music, and it'll guide you through how to feel, you know, like within. It'll tell you to, you know, lay down, to, you know, put your mind in blank, you know, not think about anything. And so there's different specific videos depending on what you want to gain from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're stressed, if you're calming, relaxation. So it just really depends on what you want to gain on. But I know that online you can find pretty much any videos, and I'll make sure that in our next session I'll bring some so that we can do some here together. That way, you know, we can all help each other, support each other, guide each other, and then that way when you guys do it on your own, you won't feel completely lost.
Okay.
Okay? So I think that's all the time we have today. I want to thank you all for sharing and for coming in today. So just remember that we are committed to at least 3 sessions for the semester. And we have one more left, so we'll meet here in 2 weeks. Same room at 6 p.m. I do have the signing sheet there, so make sure that you sign in. And again, thank you all for sharing, and then I'll see you guys in our next session.